Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and everything between. And are you ready to cook? In case you can't tell, that's what I'm ready to do. Now, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded properly. All that stuff happens. Stuff in my life, apparently. Anyway, today we're cooking something I invented. Just like the chili dog stew, it's something that I invented. Which, yes, I looked it up. I looked up what I made, and nobody else has ever made it. Which means I invented it. Screw you. In case you can't tell, I'm trying to be a little more aggressive in how I do things. Because someone said, well, I'm the angry gentleman, and I'm too nice in my videos. I'm too quiet. In my earlier videos, yes, I'm too quiet. So I try to make it louder in posts nowadays. And I can seem to be a little bit louder. And I guess I'm going to be a little more aggressive. So let's see how it goes. And you're going to deal with it. I look ridiculous. Anyway, this recipe is called Meatballs Benedict. Thank you. It's solely named because I made it. Was thinking of a name, couldn't come up with anything. My mom said, hey, that kind of looks like Eggs Benedict, but it's meatballs. We'll call it Meatballs Benedict. And I can't disagree with her. She had a point. It looked like Eggs Benedict. And it was meatballs. So the name the name works. I have no complaints. Is what we're going to call it. So, for this recipe, you're going to want a box of 5 cheese Texas toast. Chuck it to the side. It's not needed right now. Gonna need some sliced provolone. Get it out of here. It's not needed right now. Some mozzarella cheese. Get out of here. You're not needed right now. Some marinara. I'm not gonna throw this as glass. It's not needed right now. Just set it aside. I don't recommend throwing that. That's better. Sorry if my videos aren't as vibrant as they usually are nowadays. It's kind of difficult with my new phone. I'll go on a rant about it some other time. I'm still pissed off about it. In short, my phone company screwed me over, or rather screwed my mom over, and were rude in the process. So I wish that they would die. Sadly, as far as I know, they still breathe. So, what you guys are going to need right now is some beef and a bowl to mix it in. But for now, we're just going to mix the spices in a bowl. But before we mix the spices, never mind me as I choke on air. You'll want about half a cup of some toasted plain breadcrumbs. Then, I'm gonna want a little bit of onion powder. Put a fair amount in there. Some garlic salt, not too much, but enough. Some Italian. and just a crap ton of fresh cracked pepper. Alright, now that we got some of that, now you just want to mix it properly so everything's not like layered. Just want to mix it around till it's all an even amount all over the place. So how's your day going? Terrible? Oh, I hope so. My day's doing terrible too. That was mean. By the way, I've finally decided on a name to call you guys rather than just ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between. Congratulations, you freaks of nature. Despite me calling you guys freaks of nature. But you guys still are. Are officially called the Ragers. Rage, like angry, and it also sounds like a party. Ragers. If you don't like about and if you don't like being called a rager, well, too freaking bad. It's what I've decided, and no one ever comments on my videos except to complain for the most part. So, the two of you that will watch this video, feel free to complain about it in the comments. Believe me, I'll welcome the attention. Now, you just want to mix the seasonings with the beef. If you don't feel like it's enough seasoning, add some more. Don't cry about it. Oh, I didn't know that seasoning. Screw you. Add more instead of whining about it. Then mix them. Put them in a muffin tray with some tinfoil muffin tins so they don't stick and they don't get the paper crap on there. And for half an hour at 400 degrees. And then when that is done, we'll go on to the next step. Till then, piss off. By the way, because we're making meatballs, don't forget to add 1 egg. Yeah. Oh, hello, you little bastards. How's it going, Rangers? The meatballs are done. It's been half an hour. And yes, I called you bastards. All right, now, you'll need a tray. Take some tin foil out, and while you're doing this, increase the temperature from 400 to 425 for the Texas toast. Now, that will happen in about 5 seconds. Wrap it in tin foil so you don't have to wash it. Get the Texas toast on there, and it says bake for 5 to 7 minutes. We're gonna bake it for like 10. You want to have a nice crisp, but you don't want to be too crisp. But here's the thing. I know we said we're gonna have it for 10, but I lied to you immediately. We're gonna have it for 15. But We're not going to do it all at once. First, you want to heat it up in the oven, as the instructions say, for about 5, 6, maybe 7 minutes. And then you want to take it out, and we'll get on to the next step. All right, so the oven is going off. It means that it has been, I put it in for 7 minutes. The Texas toast is done, which means we're on to the next step. All right, so the next part is very, very, very simple. Honestly, if you guys mess it up, it just means that you're very, very, very big idiots. So, you want to take a meatball, cut it in half, put both halves on one piece of toast, just half on each. And then you want to cover it with a bit of marinara. Then you want to sprinkle it with a bit of your mozzarella. Then on top, you want to put one slice of provolone. Then you put it back in for the rest of the time till you have about 15 minutes. So I put it in for 7. After this process, it'll have been in for another 8 minutes. So 15 minutes. If you want it a little more crisp than that, then we'll see how it goes. So again, for those morons who did not get it, cheesy garlic bread, half a meatball on both sides, so one whole meatball but cut in half. Then you want to put some marinara, some shredded mozzarella, then one slice of provolone, and you want to put it back in for whatever amount of time that you didn't. So the total amount of time in there lasts for 15 minutes. If you want it a little crisper than that, then add another 5 minutes to it, and that's about it. Any more than that, you're going to start burning it. And there we have it. Meatballs Benedict. Now, remember, if you don't eat the whole thing, that's fine. You're probably not supposed to. But if you want to heat it up, which I imagine you do because it's awesome, you will want to preheat the oven to 400 degrees, and you'll want to put it in till it's golden brown or burnt, depends on what you like. And if you're looking for an exact time, I would say 5-10 minutes at absolute most. I would say 5 probably. Other than that, just enjoy. With that, this is the Angry Gentleman signing out. Now piss off.